real shitty. And I had just done a 27 or 28 with Lunchbox. We ate about $25 worth of bar food. And like we were just full and tired, and like I just met up with Doc. I was just in good company. Spirits were high, and I was like, I'm crashing right now. And everybody had their food bags hanging in the shelter. Didn't think anything of it. And all sorts of like punkish like day hikers were spending the night there, like drinking. Like I noticed it was trashy. I noticed it was old and grungy, but I didn't think much. Went to bed having this great dream.
Oh, man.
Great dream. A beautiful girl just kind of knocked me onto this red plush couch, and as I fell on that couch, it felt like somebody had a hammer and 2 nails and just smashed me in the back of my head. And I kept dreaming. 10, 15 seconds, and it was like rippling through my body, like this pain. And so I opened my eyes, and I'm like, shit, it's not a dream. And like, I didn't know what to do, so I started to sit up and like move my hand back to the source of the pain, and I felt like 10 pounds attached to my head that was not my head. And I was like,
holy shit.
This is the first time I spoke. I said, what the fuck? And I flipped my head forward, and it sounded like a thud in the front of the shelter. And I said, what the fuck? And then I started screaming, what the fuck, over and over. Top shelf turned on their light. And it was like a cute raccoon. The only thing that wasn't cute was it had red around its mouth.
It was attached to your head.
And I started screaming, what the fuck? Threw in a few cocksucking motherfuckers. Couldn't even open my knife, just tossed it at the front of the shelter.
Oh my God.
Everybody was up. Everybody had their light on. They're like, what's going on? What happened? And then Top Shelf addressed my head, and I mean, it took about 2 hours of swearing for me to calm down. And they're like, do you want us to walk you to the road? And I was like, no, it's no big deal. And I was like, I was fine. And then in the morning, I got real sad, thinking it was the end of my hike. And like, I called up the hospital. I was 7 miles away, and I was like, I'm gonna hike there. You guys could bring me to a clinic or whatever. And I get to that start where go up to Annapolis Rocks, and there's like a state forest range or whatever they are. It has a like pretty official. And then there's a ridge runner too. Like, are you the Phoenix? Yeah. And like, was there an incident last night? And I go, yeah. You get bit? Yeah. And they're like, you want to come with us? At this point, I was just defeated. I was like, yeah, let's go. I didn't ask where. Walked a half mile, put me in this Volvo, brought me down to, I think it was like Gaither State Park or something. Gave me some ginger ale, asked me 1,000 questions. They're like, you want an ambulance to come? And I was like, that just sounds expensive. Like, one of you take me? A guy took me. And the nurse was like, yeah, you need rabies shots. And that was the only time, like, I knew Katahdin was, like, at that second, I was like, Katahdin's not going to happen. I was real sad.
Yeah.
6 shots to the ass, 2 to the arms.
Oh.
I laughed through shot 1 and 2 in the ass, and by 3 I was wincing. By 4, 5, 6, I wanted my mom, literally. And the nurse was laughing because she thought it was funny. But when I get there, I'm gonna have a pizza party with those state troopers, like at their station. Like, I've talked to them a few times. They've followed up and stuff, and they're nice folks. So I mean, it's all good now.